Welcome! On this video I will show you how to use Elcomsoft iOS Forensic Toolkit. This is just the key for it, the serial key. The first thing, we have the toolkit. It's already open, but first I'm going to explain the requirements for the iPhone and all that. We need iTunes installed. It was kind of a grief to get it installed on the XP because this netbook is running XP, but that's okay. So then the next thing, this is iPhone 4. Starting with iPhone 4S, you need to actually jailbreak it in order to get some of the features. Check in the description for the full list, which phones are supported, which features are supported, all that. Anything below iPhone 4, every function is available without jailbreaking it, so you can just plug it in and do whatever. And this is what I'm going to show you, and I'll show you the step-by-step and everything that takes place on the screen. That's gonna be zoomed in, well, not really, screen recording. But first thing, you need one of these things. That's the serial key for the Elcomsoft. The software comes with a key. So the first thing, we want to plug this into the PC or the machine you're gonna use it on. Once it's plugged in, we simply go in here and run the toolkit, and then just follow the information on the screen. It's registered, and now we have to put the phone on the DFU mode. As I said, it doesn't work if it's iPhone 4S Plus, I mean anything above that. So you need to jailbreak it if it's anything higher than iPhone 4. But for this one, all we do is just simply connect it up and put it on the DFU mode. I'm showing you the steps physically because sometimes even the simple instructions on Google can be quite difficult. And I mean it, I'm not joking. Just hold down this, hold down that, and let this go, blah 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 blah, and it's quite, yeah. And on the phone I have some stuff installed. I have the passcode. I'm not gonna show you this. So I have some apps installed, I have some email, as you can see. So I have some basic stuff on it, some pictures, stuff like that. So the first thing we want to do is enter this. Yes, we want to continue. Sorry, I need to turn the phone off first, so just hold the power button down until you see this, power it off. And it's not powered off, you need to wait until this disappears from the screen. It might take a while, so just give it a second. And now it's completely blank, so you don't have any keys, nothing works. So now what we do is follow the instructions on the screen. I'm showing you physically two cameras at the same time, so get ready to hold the keys down. The sleep button is this one, sleep, power, whatever you want to call it, and this is the home button. So this doesn't interact with your phone. This is just to like make it easier. So going to hold these two down now, and just keep holding them down. Don't let go. Just look at the timer on the screen. Just hold them down like this, and releasing sleep button. Ta-da! Keep holding the home button, and iTunes should notify when it's in a DFU mode. That's so-called recovery mode, service mode, whatever you want to call it. Device should be in the DFU mode, so let's try. I believe it is in the DFU mode. And now you can see the Elcomsoft logo on the phone, as you can see in here. and this means everything worked fine. So we press enter. For you it might take a little bit longer. I just have to mention it because I'm cutting the video. If it hangs somewhere, I'll just cut the video. I'm not gonna just show you like 10 seconds of waiting time, so just mentioning it. And now the iPhone is connected, so I no longer need the camera in here, and I'm gonna move over to the screen and I will show you how to get the information from there, and that's it. So now that the toolkit has been installed on the phone, like you saw, we can get the passcode, for example. Let's recover the passcode, which is option number 3. I don't know where I'm clicking somewhere else. And I forgot to mention, don't panic if your iTunes disappears, because the toolkit automatically closes it, all the services and everything, so it doesn't interfere. So let's see the passcode type first. Yes. And there we go, a simple passcode, which is, yes, it is 4 digits. So, and let's try number 2, which is 4-digit pins. Yes. Which file do we want? Let's put just pass.txt. And it's gonna take a while, but on a faster computer that's gonna take just few seconds. This is an old netbook, so you can see the speed even that's quite slow, but on a computer it goes like in a second. And as you can see, the passcode was found. We press enter and we go back from here. This is how you recover the passcode, for example. As you saw, the phone can be locked. You can do anything you like with this. Let's just go through the numbers. And as you can see, it even shows you the passcode, which you have to enter to get more data out of it. I have no idea what the escrow file is in at the moment. Let's put, that's exactly what I'm going to type, just for the sake of it. And as you can see, it recovered some of the data for me. And it also shows that that's my login, which it actually is. Not gonna show you the all the information. And now we can also decrypt the keychain, which will give you access to some of the interesting functions. You can read in the description if you want to see for the complete list and all the information. There is a lot of stuff actually. So, and we're going to put it into the same keychain. I'm gonna actually try if it goes into blank. I believe it did, so let's check the folder. Yeah, it does, so you don't have to type the name out, it just defaults into the file. And as you can see, it's a really huge file, and it contains a lot of data. So, well, it's not that big on the size, but there's a lot of information here. And also everything is stored in here, like the passcode, the keys, everything is stored in the same folder, in the toolkit folder, so you can check the files from there. And you can also get the disk image, which will make a copy of the entire iPhone, but that's gonna take a time. So first I'm gonna move on into the tar files. So let's make a start with this. Yes, continue. And what we want, user files.tar, that's what I want to make. And it's on. And it also took some time, but the archiving is done, as you can see. So let's press enter and let's check the folder. There we are. I didn't know I have 600 megabytes of data. Let's check what's in here. MNT2. That should be all the data there is. User data. Let's extract this to the desktop and let's see what's actually in there. This should contain all the messages, images, stuff like this, I'm guessing. But let's see. So I've extracted the data and let's see what's in there then. Well, there is a lot of stuff in here. I don't even know what I'm looking for. For example, I want to find images, but I have honestly no idea where they are. Let's try this. Let's just search for JPEG, or is it with E in the middle? Whoa, that's a lot. I believe these are some photos. Let's see. Yep, that is the photos, as you can see. That's the same netbook, so clearly. I simply took these just to... I don't even know what the heck that is. I simply took these so I can demonstrate what's in there. And now I can also make the image of the entire disk. It will be 32 gigabytes, so that's gonna take some time, but I will start it and I'll simply come back to it once it's done. So let's make an disk image. System not encrypted. I believe I want the user, this, because this is encrypted and this is where all the personal stuff is, so anyone who will want to make a copy, they will be interested in those files, I'm guessing. So what we will user files.dmg, and then later you can mount this image. I will go through that real quick after that, but as you can see, it goes pretty slow. So that's only like 50 megabytes and that's gonna be 32 gigabytes, so just give it some time and then I will come back to it. And finally the image has been made, so it's like 30 gigabytes, that's a lot. Let's press enter, get out of it, and that's pretty much it, what you can do with it. The disk image will include everything, and next step I will show you how to read this disk image and what you can do with it. But for now we can reboot the phone, so it's gonna reboot into a normal mode and you can use it again. So let's do that, and that's about it. So we can exit the toolkit, and next step I'm going to show you how to use the image. The image is in here, which is user files. You can see it's almost 30 gigabytes. So finally the copy is done, or well, the user files, the disk image, but it's encrypted, so I will first show you how to decrypt it, but I will jump back to the keychain. I've opened it up in the notepad, and here is your Apple password. I changed this because obviously I don't want to show this to you. And this keychain file, it contains all of your passwords, for example your wireless passwords. If you have connected your phone to any of the wireless stations, then this file will contain all of those passwords. So it's very sensitive data. I'm gonna mask some of that. I don't even want to show you all the account numbers and stuff, so that's sensitive data. That's why I'm not showing you that. But I'm gonna close this for now, and let's go for the decryption. So we have the file, and we want to decrypt the disk now, number 7, and which is this file in here, which is userfiles.dmg. So this is what we put, userfiles.dmg. Keys is that's what it is. It's the same file. It's keys.plist. And image to file, user files decrypted. Yes, that's fine. So let's press enter. And again, that's gonna take some time because that's, as you can see, it's 28 gigabytes. So I'm gonna just let it finish, and then I will come back to it and show you how to read the file. This is basically like a hard drive. Well, not a hard drive, it's an image file. I will show you how to mount the drive and how you can access all the files just like it was a hard drive. So I will see you in a few seconds. Well, it took a while, but finally it's decrypted. So now I'm going to show you how to use the decrypted files. So you can quit this one, just press enter. Press enter. I don't know what's going on, it doesn't work right now, but doesn't matter. So we have the files in here which you saw before, except now we have decrypted files. And there's a program called HFS Explorer, which I'm just running right now. There we go, it's opened. It's free to use. You can just Google for it. As you can see in here, HFS Explorer. And all we do from here is file, and I believe it's from file. Open from file, we go into the wherever it is. I don't know why they are going to my documents. God damn it. And on some reason I can't see my drive. Oh, I can't see it in here. So we go into the files, find the file, select it, open, and that's it. So this is all the content on the iPhone. It contains all your private information, everything you have on your iPhone. That includes absolutely everything there is, except that you need to know where you're looking at. And there are also some databases, I believe, which you can read with some kind of database editor. For example, this file in here, I have no idea what log file that is, but you right click on it, you click extract data, put it wherever you want to put it. The symbolic link should be like the folders and stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I extracted it, and that's the file in here. So you can see it's decrypted, you can read all the information. I have absolutely no idea what log this is, but well, it's something. I have no idea what this. Like I said, you need to know where to look, but that's the exact image copy of the iPhone. And for example, this one here is a database file, SQLite and stuff like this. I don't have any kind of database viewer or anything, but you can download them. There are tons of them available, and you can view of these files if you want to. But this is not exactly related to the toolkit, so I'm not gonna exactly go through all the tools you can use to explore that. But that's about it, I'd say. I think I showed all there is to show. Most interesting things are definitely the image of the disk and the user files, which I already showed. So I think this concludes the entire video, the tutorial stuff. So if you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try to see what I can do about it. But as for now, I will see ya next time.